Hello everyone. I'm a nitrogen atom, and I'm here to make you laugh. Now I know what you're thinking, nitrogen. That's not a very funny element. But trust me, I've got some jokes that will knock the electrons right off you. First things first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a diatomic element, which means I'm always paired up with another nitrogen atom. It's like being in a relationship that you can never escape. We're the Ross and Rachel of the periodic table. But here's the thing about being a nitrogen atom. We're everywhere, but nobody really notices us. We make up 78% of the Earth's atmosphere, and yet we're always playing second fiddle to oxygen. It's like being the Pete Best of the chemical world. We were there at the beginning, but nobody really cares. It's like being the Ringo Starr of the periodic table. We're not the star, but we're always there. Just hanging out. And let's talk about our relationship with oxygen. When we go out, let me tell you, we know how to fill up a room. But it's like being in a bad romance novel. Oxygen is always taking electrons from us, and we're left feeling depleted and unappreciated. It's like we're the damsel in distress, and oxygen is the evil villain. But hey, at least we're not helium. Nobody likes a gas that makes your voice high-pitched. I know, I'm kidding. Everybody likes a gas that makes your voice high-pitched. But don't worry, we nitrogen atoms have a sense of humor about it all. I mean, we're the laughing gas, after all. We know how to make people feel good. Who else is going to make you want to go to the dentist? Let's talk about laughing gas. Did you know that nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas, is made up of nitrogen and oxygen? It's like we nitrogen atoms are the class clowns of the periodic table. We know how to make people feel good, even if it means sacrificing ourselves. And speaking of sacrifice, have you ever heard of the Haber-Bosch process? It's this industrial process that uses nitrogen gas to make ammonia, which is used in fertilizers. We're basically the unsung heroes of the agricultural world. We may not get the credit we deserve, but we know we're doing good for the world. It's a nasty job, but somebody has to do it. But enough about science. Let's get to the jokes. How about this one? Why did the nitrogen atom go on a date with carbon? To get a little atmosphere. That one was a little bit corny. But I promise, I've got some better ones. How about this one? Why did the nitrogen atom break up with oxygen? Because oxygen was always taking electrons, but never giving any back. I'll admit I'm still a little bit bitter. How about this? What do you call a nitrogen atom that's feeling depressed? Nitro-emo. Maybe that one was a little bit dark. But hey, it's not easy being a nitrogen atom in a world that's always focused on oxygen. I've got one more for you. Why did the nitrogen atom cross the road? To show that it had the valence to do it. In conclusion, being a nitrogen atom may not be the most glamorous thing in the world, but we're always there, hanging out in the background. We may be paired up with oxygen, but we know how to make people laugh, even if it means making fun of ourselves. So thank you folks, for letting me be your atomic comedian for the night. I'll be here all week, or until I bond with someone else.